I try to avoid responding to ignorant people in my comments for a lot of reasons, but chief among them is that there's nothing to learn by stooping yourself to the level of ignorance of someone who is confidently uninformed. But if they ask an ignorant question that is born of misunderstanding, then that is something that we as a group can learn from. So this comment really rides that line. So let's learn from this. This comment was posted on a video where I discussed how Israel was using the U.S. as cover to attempt to eliminate Hezbollah by seizing southern Lebanon, occupying the border, and razing their towns. And I made a very particular statement that you cannot kill groups like Hezbollah through death and war. Now this person opens their comment by trying to dismiss the entire video, a video made up of 5 distinct parts with several different statements built on provable facts and verifiable source materials, a video primarily made to inform. This person tries to say that it is a straw man and a red herring, and which one is it? Those are 2 distinct logical fallacies that have a little overlap but different end states. The straw man argument takes someone else's arguments and works them to a distorted simplification in order to make it easier to refute. I don't represent anyone else's arguments or motivations in this video, so it doesn't really work as a logical fallacy. My discussion about Hezbollah does simplify using an analogy, but the issue would be more of using an imperfect analogy than anything, and it's not a straw man. A red herring is a distractionary conclusion that doesn't follow from its initial premise, so it doesn't represent anyone else's argument, but it doesn't follow for its own argument structure either, and it's meant to distract from the actual main point. I don't have any disjointed conclusions in the argument because it's not really an argument per se, it's really just informative information, and any conclusions that I made are pulled from actual data. The only conclusion that you could really have a problem with is the fact that I said that you would have to indiscriminately kill Lebanese people in an attempt to stomp out Hezbollah, and that follows directly from my statement, backed up by fact, mind you, that Israel is going to seize, evict, and destroy every town on the southern border of Lebanon. And these are words that were said directly by the Israeli defense minister. So these are noble attempts at criticism. But an intelligent person who actually knows what they are talking about would actually use direct examples and dissect the fallacy, not just say, oh, that's a fallacy. Then this person tries to pretend that they actually paid attention by tossing out this throwaway statement that I was pretending Hezbollah and Lebanon are one and the same and not adversaries. Ostensibly, they believe that because I made the implication that Lebanese people are the ones joining and propping up Hezbollah, that I was conflating the state and population of Lebanon and Hezbollah. But to put this all to bed, I need everyone to understand something very simple, because reading is apparently very hard and it seems a lot of people simply don't do it. Hezbollah is Lebanon. But Lebanon is not Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a political party in Lebanon with a paramilitary arm. They have 14 major seats in parliament, and a majority support among Shia Muslims, although the support is waning with the war and other mismanagement. They have political offices, government programs, schools, social services, and a paramilitary arm that promises to dislodge Western influence in Lebanon, a very popular sentiment in the Middle East. So yes, there's a lot of sympathy for Hezbollah in Lebanon, particularly the south. No, they are not adversaries. The parliament has called for disarmament from them. They have called for disavowal of violence in their politics. But Hezbollah is a valid political party in Lebanon and probably aren't going anywhere anytime soon, especially if Israel keeps bombing their cities and killing innocent people. That's only going to drive more people to join the party and fight for what Hezbollah is saying that they fight for. I hope this clears it up for you. And please don't make me have to do this again. I'm not one of your little friends, unless you met me along the way.